That should be us live now.
Good afternoon, members. It's lovely to see you all on this sunny day. You'll notice I'm starting off the meeting again. You'll be aware the Provost is having a leave of absence, and we send all our good wishes to the Provost at this time and best wishes to him and his family. The eagle-eyed amongst you will also notice that the first report on the agenda is the appointment of a new Deputy Provost. And I want to personally thank Colin Brown for all that he has done in the role as Deputy Provost for Angus Council. He's made a significant difference to everything that we do within the council, so a huge thanks to Colin from myself. As you'll be aware, we need to appoint an interim chair in accordance with Standing Order 7.1, and the interim chair would be responsible for taking item 1. And item 1 is about the appointment of a new Deputy Provost. So what I'm required to do is to ask you for nominations to take that first item prior to item 1 being heard, and also at that point for nominations for the new Deputy Provost. So all I am asking for at the moment is an interim chair to take the first item. Are there nominations for that?
I'd like to nominate Councillor Fairweather, please.
And I'll second that.
Thank you. Are there any other nominations? Okay, thank you. In that case, that is carried, and I will hand over the chair to Councillor Fairweather.
Thank you, Margot. Right, and welcome all to this special meeting of full council. I'm going to go straight to item number 1 on the agenda, and as already intimated, it's the appointment of the Deputy Provost of Angus Council. You have the recommendations right in front of you, but before I do start, I also, like the Chief Executive, would like to thank Colin Brown. The sterling work that he has actually done in Angus and in his role as the Provost of Angus has been exemplary. So Colin, thank you very much, and I'm sure all our best wishes from everybody in this virtual chamber will go to you. So thanks again. So the recommendations are there. Are there any nominations from the chair? I would like to nominate Councillor Craig Fotheringham. Are there any further nominations?
I'd like to second that, Councillor Fairweather, please.
I have a nomination, Councillor Fairweather.
Thank you, Councillor Devine.
Thank you. Good afternoon. This is a sad situation when Councillor Brown is having to stand down from the Deputy Provost position for health reasons, and we absolutely wish him well. Convener, you yourself have said in the past that you would like to see us working more closely together. We therefore see this as a great opportunity for greater political balance in the leadership of the council. So I would like to nominate Councillor Kenny Braze for this position.
Thank you, Councillor Devine. Okay, is there any further nominations?
Convener, can I just clarify who is the seconder for Councillor?
Convener, I'm happy to second Councillor Devine's nomination of Councillor Braze.
Okay, I'm not going to get into any reasons why this shouldn't happen, because the SNP are more than entitled to put forward a member. But I do remember having a conversation with the SNP leader, and I did not think this was going to happen. We are in the middle of a pandemic. We have got a provost who has personal problems with his nearest and dearest in his family, and a deputy provost who is suffering from ill health. But I'm just going to go straight to the vote here. So I'll ask the clerk if he can move that forward, please.
Yes, sir. Certainly, Chair. In terms of Standing Order 7.4, Councillor Fairweather, seconded by Councillor Macmillan Douglas, has moved that Councillor Fotheringham be appointed Deputy Provost. Councillor Devine, seconded by Councillor Duff, has moved that Councillor Brays be appointed Deputy Provost. On the roll call vote, please indicate either Councillor Fotheringham or Councillor Brays. And I'll hand you over to Mrs. Anderson to take the roll call vote.
So we're going to start with the chair today, Councillor Fotheringham, Councillor Fairweather. It's either Councillor Fotheringham or Councillor Brays.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor Brown.
Fotheringham.
Councillor Bell.
Councillor Brays.
Councillor Boyd.
No vote.
Councillor Brays.
Councillor Brays.
Councillor Cheap.
I thought we were going to get to comments, so at this stage, no vote.
Councillor Davey.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor Devine.
Councillor Brays.
Councillor Duff.
Councillor Brays.
Councillor Durno.
Councillor Brays.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Oh, it has to be Councillor Fotheringham, I think. Mrs. Anderson.
Now, I'm not sure, is Councillor Hans in the meeting? I couldn't see her earlier on.
Don't see her name up, Fiona.
Okay. Cllr King.
Councillor Brays.
Councillor Laurie.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor Lumgear.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor Macmillan Douglas.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor MacDonald.
Councillor Brays.
Councillor McLaren.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor Moore.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor Miles.
Fotheringham.
Councillor Nicholl.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor Salmond.
Councillor Fotheringham.
I don't know if, is Councillor Speed in the meeting now? No, I don't think Councillor Speed's in the meeting either. Councillor Stewart. Councillor Stewart. Is Councillor Stewart in the meeting?
Sorry, I was on mute there. Councillor Fotheringham.
Yeah. Councillor Sturrock.
Councillor Fotheringham.
Councillor Wan.
Councillor Fotheringham.
And Councillor Whiteside.
Councillor Brays.
So that's 15 votes for Councillor Fotheringham and 8 votes for Councillor Brays. Therefore, Councillor Fotheringham has been nominated as Deputy Provost.
Convener, could I be the first to congratulate Councillor Fotheringham on his election?
You certainly can. Thank you, Councillor Brays. Can I congratulate Councillor Fotheringham as well? Any further congratulations? If not, I will move that Councillor Fotheringham takes the chair.
Yeah. Sorry, convener, I was going to give my congratulations.
Well,
couldn't get it off. Well done.
My apologies, Councillor Devine. Right. It's simply because of the hands aren't coming up in mine. I do notice now Councillor Cheap has come up as well. Councillor Devine, do you have something to say?
No, just congratulations.
Thank you, Councillor Cheap.
No, of course, I congratulate Councillor Fotheringham. My point was just that I thought we'd be given a chance to comment before we went to vote. So I think we jumped the gun on that one. But regardless, I think both parties could have done this role. But congratulations, Councillor Fotheringham.
Thank you, Councillor Cheap. Yeah, I'm always good at jumping the gun, Councillor Cheap. You probably know that. Anything further? Okay, I'll as I say, I move that Councillor Fotheringham takes the chair.
Thank you, Councillor Faber, and thank you, colleagues and members of the council for your congratulatory good wishes. It is a privilege and an honour to be appointed Deputy Provost of Angus, but we mustn't forget, of course, the reasons that this has happened, because our Provost has his own sorrows to seek at the moment with personal issues and health issues with Mrs. Proctor and also Councillor Brown. But I will do my utmost best in my civic role to follow these two gentlemen, and I'm quite sure that Councillor Brown will just be at the end of a phone if I need a bit of advice from him when civic duties come along. Okay, this is quite a short agenda, so we will just move straight to the start of the official agenda now. Mr. McCaskill, are there any apologies for absence, please?
As chair, I was going to suggest that there be a short recess, given that you've now taken over the chair, so that Mr. Cannon and I can brief you on the procedures for the remainder of the agenda.
Okay, that's fine. Donald, are we getting another link?
Yes, I've sent you a link, Chair. So I think just to agree on in the term, I'm suggesting 15 minutes, but you as Chair can determine the length of that if that's sufficient or insufficient.
No, that's fine if that's your recommendation. Members, do we agree that 15-minute recess?
Agreed.
Okay, thank you very much. I shall leave the meeting and use it. Thank you.
Cllr